morning.
Good morning, except, oh yeah, it is morning. We're back in the big mine where we left off last week, and we're coming back to go further down. We were in the winds last time, but we're going to try this shaft instead and see how it goes. So we're on rope. This is a 500-foot deep shaft. It's an inclined shaft, and let's just see how it goes, huh?
Sounds good.
There aren't any ladders that we know of. Always a little scary.
I know the first few steps are.
It's a leap of faith every time. Especially when it's somebody else's rope.
He's trustworthy though, so we believe it's a good rope.
Okay, see ya.
All right, see ya. Give a little shot of this shaft.
Well, I'm on the incline here. This is looking up. There aren't any ladders here. This is looking down. Here comes the next crew member. Yeah, it's a little steep, isn't it? Yeah. This is about a 46-degree shaft, I think. That's what somebody said. It's definitely steep enough that you want to be roping on it because it's also slippery and a little muddy. So, we would be at the bottom without the rope already.
The rope is bouncy, that's weird.
Yeah, it's a dynamic rope. It's more for rock climbing. When you take a fall, it doesn't jerk your insides out.
Ah,
Not as good for climbing up though.
yeah.
They're a little harder for that. So we're at a level here, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get up there. It's going to be tricky. Look at all the graffiti when you get down here.
Oh, what is that?
So we're here at the 300 level. It looks pretty cool, although we can't get up in there because it's like an 8-foot drop to the floor of the shaft. It looks like an ore car wheel sitting right there. A lot of cool graffiti and knob and tube wiring insulators up there. We just got to figure a way to get up there. We've got an anchor up here that we could possibly utilize. So close, but yet so far. Okay, well, we've devised a ingenious plan to hurt ourselves. We're trying to get from here up to that level, and it's very slippery. We have one little handhold here, although Herschel is still hooked up to the main rope. Watch your rope, this rope. There you go. Your rope is around your leg, kind of funny. Did you want it between your legs?
Oh, probably not. Oh, I see what you're saying.
One way or the other, maybe. I'm not sure which one you like, but.
It looks easy, it's just a couple steps, but it can't get a foothold.
Maybe we need a chisel.
Yeah, stupid. Shoes, everybody. Oh no. There we go.
I don't know that.
No?
Well, yeah,
I hold on.
if you hold both of them, see if you pull just the strap, it's going to come down.
Yeah.
I mean, just the sling, right?
Yeah.
You all right?
Fish. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're attempting to go down a little lower. We couldn't get up into that level. It's just too tricky and too slippery. Maybe we can go down to another level. Probably be the same thing though. Looks like it might flatten out a little bit, doesn't it?
What?
Looks like it might flatten out just a little,
Yeah.
which would be nice.
Man, this is driving me nuts.
What?
Yeah, the ladder, the level.
Maybe we can find a ladder somewhere and put it up there.
I hope so. It's got some cool graffiti.
I know. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Here it comes, Miss Julie. Want me to take the other rope?
No, I got it.
Okay, you're gonna have to stop somewhere because I'm here. All right, look who's coming. It's Julie. You're only about 300 feet down this old shaft. I put the cable between my legs. I got it. We're following this cable down. Our rope ran out. We had, let's see, 220, about 300 and some feet of rope, and we ran out. So we got to be 400. Now you might be able to just turn around and walk down normal. Maybe. Alright, we are down here, guys. There's a big gobbing wall right here. Here's a sign saying out, obviously. And things go that way. And things go behind me too. This way. It's like a London fog down here.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, let's go exploring. It's a little bit jumbled up right here. There's an old grease swab bucket probably. There's a stove going down. Wow. That goes right on down. Those are some old ties, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's cold in here.
I know it.
I got a feeling that nobody's been in here for a while. Oh, cool stove. Man, this is all jumbled up, isn't it?
Yeah. Had a couple items here.
Ouch. Everything's kind of crusty down in here, though, isn't it?
Yeah, crusty, wet.
Oh, there's a gallon jug that still has. I would guess it was kerosene, but I don't know. Maybe I can't smell it. And here's a something special. Wow, look at how crusty the cans are, man. Crazy. Crazy! Look at the copper and the gobbing. And a minecart wheel. There was one of those up on the second level that we couldn't get up to. But we tried. Didn't we, Herschel?
Yep.
Herschel about killed himself trying to do it.
Another wheel. And a bottle. Broken bottle. Oh, another one there.
Yeah, there's an axle there. And another bottle here. Man. Look at how high that gobbing goes.
This looks like a natural walkway up there.
Do you want to go this way?
Well, I would suppose so if we're going to keep going the right-hand rule.
See the
Alright, there's a little set of wheels here. Looks like it might have been an old flat car. Man, there's some old stuff in here, isn't it?
Yes, everything is so old.
Yeah, it's really old.
Oh my.
A lot of big rocks have come out of that stove, haven't they?
Yeah.
Is this going anywhere?
I don't know. Hard to say.
Oh yeah, look at that. All these big rocks have fallen out of the stove. So we do have to be somewhat careful. A lot of gobbing too. Definitely a lot of copper.
This has a number 2 on it.
Yeah, well, I think we're on the 5th level. Because that's where the shaft ended, was level 5. Another cigarette box.
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert. Kind of tough navigating this mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very uneven footing. Okay, we got over that rough spot.
Look at their graffiti.
John
Regan,
yeah. 1922. Boy, nice hanging wall, huh?
I know it. 28, 26.
I'm so close I can't get good shots of this, but all from the 20s.
Yep.
Beautiful hanging wall. I'll have to try to get some photos of that stuff on the way back.
Okay. I'm not sure how much farther that goes. It still goes though.
One little load of backfill back here and that's it. Alright, let's go back to the main line. Okay, we're working our way back to the main line here. Through this cool stope. Look at the old plank up there. Imagine somebody standing up there with their stoper drill, or probably better yet, a hand chisel. A lot of this stuff around. I don't know what it is. It's fairly crumbly, kind of crystally, and a little blue in there. Look how high they had the track set. It's 6 inches off the ground. There's back to this little flat car. What I'm assuming was a flat car. The frame of it's still there. It's all rotten now. Let's take a right.
Okay, go ahead.
This is an old glove. Man, that's an old glove, isn't it? It's just falling apart. You can't even touch it. Oh boy, what do I see back here? I see an ore car.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. Man, that really goes up into a stove. Oh wow, at the end of a chute too. End of the line here.
Oh, there's a pegboard.
Oh yeah, there's a peg counter. Oh, and the pegs are still in there, made out of a piece of dynamite box.
Oh,
The old wood peg is so old, it's barely hanging in there. Here's an anchor with an eyelet on it, and an old bottle. I can't see the logo. No whiskey in it. There's something in it, but not whiskey. It's pretty wet down here, so I imagine it's a lot of water. This ore car is very damp. So this bottle has kerosene in it. Man, that is an old one too. Has it got anything embossed on it, you think? Oh. I don't want to break it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like an Art Deco bottle.
Yeah.
I don't see anything embossed on it though, do you?
How about the bottom?
Anyway, it's a pretty cool bottle. Or jug, I guess it is. Okay, we're back to where we started here. These track tires are practically disintegrated. It's so damp in here. They've removed the track and ties from this side. There's the ladders. Looks like some copper-bearing minerals there. Wonder where these came from. Up here, maybe? I can't read that little sign. Prince Albert can and about 2 or 3 blasting cap tins that are rusted beyond recognition. This was laying upside down here, so that'll stay good like that. Julie's onto a newspaper, it looks like.
Comics. There.
So here's the date. Julie said it was the Salt Lake City Tribune.
I think it's November 13th, 1938 or 28.
Right. All right, moving on down the line here. This is supposedly the level that connects everything together.
Not so much.
So here's a little bit of flowstone coming out of this rock right here. Always kind of fun to see. More over here. Wow, look at the minerals. It's pretty wild. Look, and they've taken pockets out of their, a lot of pockets. They've worked them back out a little bit. This is looking down this slope. It looks like there might be, it flattens out because there's a lot of debris sitting there. And the cable goes down and takes a left, it looks like. Doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Goes left a little? Yep. Showing there, that way. Okay, we're heading back up the big shaft. We kind of got shut down a little bit. We need a little more rope, I guess. Of course, we've all got it, but it's up in the cars. Look at Julie go.